Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker now. The Outcasts, they don't realize it.
Britt is back. She was just outside.
Sheeta's the spray painted Saraya. The Outcasts spray paint these green L's on ladies all over the place in this company for loser.
What up, y'all? This is your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons Delight. So let's talk about this, y'all. Boy, oh boy, I gotta admit, man, I was shocked. So the Outcasts do what they do, their usual thing. They were giving Willow Nightingale the beats after the match, after Saraya got the win. And then you know someone was coming out. Like you knew someone was coming out, but we didn't know who though. So I assumed it was gonna be Jamie Hayter again. Britt Baker was in the building because she had punched Chris Jericho earlier. So I knew that she was possibly coming out. She was just backstage, so it was kind of crazy. She did end up coming out. I'm gonna go over that in a second. But I knew one of those two were probably coming out. Unexpectedly, we hear Hikaru Shida's music, and she comes out with her signature kendo stick, all white suit. It was great to see Hikaru back. We hadn't seen her since January. And she comes to the ring and she pauses. And then we get an unexpected, looking like they were going to go through with the original plan, which was, I think Hikaru Shida was going to join Saraya, because we knew Saraya was putting together, when she turned heel, she was going to put together this heel group. And it looked like they wrote that off and changed it, put Toni Storm in there, and they went in the right direction the way they went. Those changes were good. And then Ruby Soul came in, and that really completed the Outsiders really well. And I was getting stoked because I was like, okay, Hikaru Shida's going to be in the Outcasts. Let's do this. But it's kind of weird because the Outcasts, they have like a theme image now. Like they're all like punk rockers. And I don't know if Hikaru Shida really fit that mold. So I don't know if they could just have anybody join the Outcasts now. Like, I think you got to have that kind of image. There are some girls that they could bring in, to me, if they wanted to extend the group. And I think they should in the future. Right now, keep it to 3. But I think in the future, if they wanted to add some more members, I think there's some girls that they could use. I'm not going to talk about it in this video, but there's some other female wrestlers out there that they could use in that. I still think they could use Sky Blue. I'm going to talk about that in the future, but I think they could still use Sky Blue in that group if they ever turn Sky Blue heel. But Sky Blue should also, I think Sky Blue should focus in on Jade, though, and be the one to be Jade Cargill, in my opinion. But anyway, so they give Hikaru Shida a spray paint can, and, you know, Willow's already on the ground. So it's looking like Hikaru Shida actually joined the Outcasts at this point. So then we see Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter come. I was like, where the hell they come from? And I was like, this is kind of weird if Hikaru Shida is joining the Outcasts and fully turning heel right here. Why would you have Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter come out? Like, don't ruin it with them. But then I thought about it, like, wait a minute, is she truly turning heel and joining the Outcasts? Like, it made me start thinking, like, maybe not. Maybe she not joining them. And I got my answer, she wasn't. So she turned her back on them. They gave all the the Outcast members were stunned. They got the beats from Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker and Hikaru Shida. Hikaru Shida was repeatedly hitting the kendo stick, I think on, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Ruby or Saraya. I can't remember who it was, but she was repeatedly giving the kendo stick beats on them. And then all 3 of them were lined up together, and she spray painted AEW on them. So it looks like it's going to be a 3-on-3 from here on out, with Hikaru Shida joining Hayter and Britt Baker. So they got to even up finally. And what happened to Rebel? I don't know what the hell happened to Rebel. Like, somebody update me what happened to Rebel. I don't know if she just got written off for this. I don't know what the hell happened, but I haven't seen Rebel in a while. But anyway, so that was an interesting double swerve there. And I was actually taken by surprise, especially on the second swerve, because it was going to be surprising anyways if she ended up joining the Outcast, even though they were originally going to do that back in January. But at the same time, I didn't expect her to, like, turn on the Outcast at the same time. So I like being surprised, man. And it makes sense. Like I said, it's a 3-on-3 now. It's interesting. I think it's interesting the way they set this up. Very good segment, man. It looked like some of the fans were shocked. It was an interesting swerve, man. But I do want to see what's next now that Hikaru Shida is now a problem. And as far as matches go, I'm still trying to see how Double or Nothing is going to be set up. We haven't had any confirmation yet who Jamie Hayter's going to face. It should be Toni Storm for the title. We should know in the next 2 weeks at least what's going on with that. They should be announcing who she's facing. Britt Baker might face Saraya or Ruby Soho. Now, what I'm still kind of hoping that both Hayter and Saraya have matches at All Out in England in front of their home fans. I do hope they have matches. If Toni Storm does have the title, I think you can run Saraya against Hayter against each other. Like, that'd be unique, right? Like, that'd be unique to have both hometown girls facing each other. That'd be unique. And I think Ruby Soho could face either Ruby Soho or Toni Storm could face Hikaru Shida at Forbidden Door. So that's another reason why Toni Storm needs the title, because now you set that up. You got an easy match set up right there, Forbidden Door, instead of running it back with Hayter and Toni Storm. So let's see the way they run that though. But I like this segment. I love being shocked, man. It was a huge swerve. Give me y'all thoughts on this. Was y'all shocked? And what do y'all think about this going forward? Also, let me know y'all thoughts about Sky Blue. If they added another member to the Outcasts, who would you want it to be? Like, answer that for me too. Go ahead and get this video a like, man. Hit the like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel, especially if you do it a zoo. Thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all next. Oh, I'll see y'all Friday for Rampage. Thank y'all for watching. After news to like.